Good evening, everybody. I hope you're doing well tonight. This is our first parent engagement of the 2021-2022 school year. Last year we did several, and it was like one week after the other for our consortium of school districts. This year we get to do it monthly for each band of grades. So while I'm trying to explain what's going on, if you wouldn't mind, there's a chat box at the bottom of your screen, and if you wouldn't mind just putting in the chat what district you're from, because we're doing a competition, which I'll talk about just in a little bit with everyone. I'm Michelle Levy, the elementary principal at Bradford, or right now I'm dressed like Rowdy the Railroader, which is our mascot for Bradford. And we are so happy to have you here tonight. I'll be hosting this evening for grades K-2 for our consortium, which is Bradford, woohoo, Milton-Union, yes, we've got the Bulldogs, and we also have Northridge Polar Bears here tonight, and we're so excited to have you here with us. This is the first for monthly practical parent engagement meetings. The first monthly meeting for grades 3 through 5 will be presented next Monday. The meeting will occur the second Monday of each month at 7 p.m. for grades K-2, as well as the third Monday of every month for grades 3 through 5 at 7 p.m. The Zoom link will stay the same, but we also will resend that every time so that you can log on through that Zoom link. And like I said, we're so excited to have you here today. There is a golden book competition between each school district that we're doing. So the amount of participants for each district, we will figure out percentages, and that district will earn the golden book, which we all want for our district. So like I was saying before, at the bottom, you have a chat. And if you wouldn't mind going into that chat, and for you, please write what school district you are from so we can keep track of that. So let me just keep going on. Every district hopes to be a winner of the Golden Book Award, but we will be deciding that after the monthly meeting by looking at your chat of what district you're from. Mrs. Hackett is one of our Title I teachers, and she'll be presenting a practical way to work with your child in one of the five areas of reading. At the end of her presentation, there'll be a time for you to share as well on how you also do the same activity that she's going to do with her boys tonight. She has a student that's in a first grade at our school, and they're going to show you this easy activity that you can do at home with your kids. And I love to see that all of these people are coming in. We've got 15 attendees so far. We have some hands up. Let's see what Andrea has to say right here. She has her hand up. Yes, Andrea, if you could just chat with us what you'd like to tell us, that'd be great. And I see many more that are coming on. I see that Paige is signed in from West Milton. Thank you she has a first grader. And so it's all good. We're all learning. So I just wanted to let you know that we're trying to learn through this. I'm trying to keep track of the chats with everyone, but we hope that you get something easy that you might be able to use on a rainy day with your kids there at your houses that will be simple and things you can do at home without having to reinvent the wheel, and using everyday practical items to help your students become stronger readers. All right, well, without further ado, like I said, just keep putting things into the chat box. We'll have you share if you'd like to share what your kiddos come up with as time goes on. I'd like to now turn it over to Mrs. Hackett for some learning to take place. So Mrs. Hackett, take it over.
Hi guys, well my name is Nicole Hackett and I am a Title I reading teacher at Bradford Elementary School. What I have for you tonight is I want you to do one thing really quick before I get started, and I just want you to grab a piece of paper or 3 pieces of paper, and we're going to label them 1, 2, and 3. Whatever you can find really quick laying around. That is part of what we're going to do. But I'm going to talk to you guys about counting syllables. And this is from one of the 5 domains of reading. And the importance is that counting syllables helps with phonological awareness. And phonological awareness is the ability to manipulate sounds in spoken language. So you're probably wondering where syllables fit in with all of that. So counting syllables is an important building block of words, and we are teaching children to hear the big parts of words so that through practice they can learn the smaller parts of words too. And then they are also learning to chunk words into syllables. They are practicing the skills of blending and segmenting. And this is important Oh, hold on, buddy. I know he gets excited. Sorry. So counting syllables is an important building block of words. We're teaching the children to hear the big parts of words so that through practice, they can learn the smaller parts of words too. And then syllable practice also teaches them to use syllables to decode longer words. So finding chunks in words makes learning to read much easier. And then lastly, when children start writing, they're counting syllables and words to break them apart into smaller parts. And this helps them to become more successful and confident writers as well. So that is what we're going to focus on tonight. And so I'm going to model to you guys how we are going to count syllables at home. So Easton, this is Easton. He's my first grader. He has picked a couple of objects, and we're going to try to limit it to like 3.
I play soccer, which I have my cleats on right now because I just got home
Okay.
from playing soccer.
But we're going to limit it to 3 or 4 items, and what we're going to do...
More items?
No.
I got more?
Then he's going to clap it out, and then he's going to place it in front of the 1, 2, or 3. And I am going to try and put this down so you guys can see what Easton we're doing here. Okay. Maybe at an angle. All right, Easton, what is the first object?
Gatorade.
Okay, can you clap out Gatorade for me, please?
2.
Clap it out. Clap out the word.
Gatorade.
So how many?
3.
Okay, so that one, this says 1, this one says 2, this one says 3. Yep, 3. Good job. It's not going to stay there. We'll just put it behind it. All right, and then pick another object. Oh, that one's, what is that called? Do you know?
Nail.
It's a screw. So can you clap out screw?
Screw.
Clap it out.
Screw.
Screw. How many times did you clap?
1.
1. It has 1 syllable. All right. And can you pick another object? What's that?
City bus.
Well, just one word. What is
It's a
it?
bus.
Okay. How many syllables?
1.
Can you clap it out?
Bus.
Good. All right. Try to find something in your box with 2 syllables. Can you clap out? What does that?
Pumpkin.
All right. Pumpkin. 2. Good job. Okay.
Scissors.
Okay. Clap it out.
Scissors.
Good.
Crown is 1.
So you literally can keep going. Obviously, for your older kids, you can pick objects that have more than 1, 2, and 3 syllables. Okay, Mommy's gonna stop now. And the other thing you can do is, if you wanted, you could have them say the sounds in the word for something simple. You can count that out too, which would be the phoneme and grapheme. So at that point, that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. We can go ahead and walk you through it if you want to. I'll give you guys, I'll set a timer. But before I send you guys out on your own, does anybody have any questions? And then we'll run through it together. You can put them in the question and answer box or in the chat. I feel like I went through that really fast, but he was moving fast with me. I don't see anything popping up. Okay, guys, so now it's your turn. If you have your pieces of paper that say 1, 2, and 3, set them out on the table. And I'll let parents and grandparents or whoever do that. Label your pieces of paper 1, 2, and 3. And kiddos, I'm going to set a timer on my phone, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes to go find maybe 3 or 4 objects. All right, hold on, and I'll give you the ready, set, go in just a second. All right, I've got 2 minutes on my timer. Ready, set, go find your objects. And now I'm just going to mute myself for those 2 minutes while you guys do what you need to do. 1 minute. All right, 30 seconds, guys. And if you already have all your objects and you want to get started, you can go ahead. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, time's up. All right, so I hope you guys have your objects. Go ahead, say the name of the object, clap it out, and stick it with the 1, 2, or 3. And if anybody has anything really cool, I can't wait to see it.
Bouncy ball.
Barrett, my little guy, he's in preschool, and so
Yeah, the preschool.
they're just learning.
Bouncy ball. Bouncy.
But it's not a bad idea to include them
Bouncy
too.
ball.
So Barrett, can you say ball?
Ball.
Okay, so ball.
Ball.
How many times do we clap?
1.
Okay, so we're gonna put it with the 110. Good job. All right, what's next? Oh, in the tent. Okay, let me see. I can't I don't have any questions or answers, and I don't see any.
I do see that we have FP Hop with their hand up. I wonder if they would like to share. Would you like to share right now what you found? Is there a way to make it so we can see Miss FP Hop on the camera?
Okay, I've allowed him to unmute again. You're showing is unmuted. Can you hear us, or we should be able to hear you? No.
We can hear you now.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you hear us? Hello?
Yes, we hear you now.
You can hear us?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My grandson is holding a spoon, and he's also holding a piece of paper that has 1 on it for it being a 1-syllable word.
Awesome. Good
Is
job.
the camera on?
We can't see you, but we hear you, and you told us that was a very good way of sharing your information, and we can visualize it.
I'm kind of new to
Nice.
this. Is there somewhere I'm supposed to turn on the camera?
I have promoted that account to a, oh, wait, there it goes. Lower, and I'm clicking on promote to panelist, but it's not working. It's probably because of the device that he's using. I had a message earlier, somebody was using an older version of Zoom, so it wouldn't promote.
Well, we're just excited that he was able to do a spoon. Does he have something else he could tell us, and we could just share what one of the other items might be besides the spoon?
Okay, go ahead.
Fork.
Good job. How many syllables are in fork? Can
1.
you clap? Good job. Did you clap it and tell Grandpa that?
Yeah.
Awesome job. We're so proud of you. Is there anybody else out there that would like to share one of the items that you found by just verbally telling us? Thank you very much.
You can you can put it in the chat, or you can go down to the bottom and raise your hand, and I'll see that and be able to turn your mic on.
I see that Paige put out a pencil and house. Those are two of the items that they found. So let's see, it's very easy. And this is something you could do on a day, like I said, if it's rainy out and you're just trying to review syllables, it's just manipulating the sounds and learning how to count those syllables that makes a huge difference for beginning learners, as Mrs. Hackett said earlier. Oh, we've got one, it's a backpack. And they said that was 2 syllables from Amy. Good job, good job. And that's even a compound word. So that's amazing. Anybody else have something out there?
Number one. Number one.
The other thing I was going to say too, not only can you do it at home, but you can do it while you're driving in a car for those long road trips. You can pick road signs or things that they say, see, restaurant signs, McDonald's, clap it out, count how many syllables, that sort of thing too. So not just at home, but kind of anywhere you go.
Or if you're going to if you're going to visit your aunt or grandma, you could do that. Or if you find any objects outside or in the house, you can do that.
Okay, thank you.
All right, well, it looks like we have done a great job on this. Like I said, see how easy this is? It doesn't take much to get people interacting and learning more about reading. Please remember that we will be on next Monday as well for grades 3 through 5, and we hope that you can attend. We'll give it one more shout out to see if, oh, I see one here. Hadley says volleyball, and that is a toughie. You're right, that's a 3-syllable word. Great job, Hadley. Anybody else have anything they'd like to share? Again, this is our first try. Thanks for bearing with us as we did our presentation. Mrs. Hackett, thank you for having your boys join us and showing how easy this can be. I'm hoping that the Bradford Railroaders win tonight on the participation, but remember, every second Monday of the month at 7 p.m. Next week will be Milton-Union, or next month, Milton-Union will be taking over for us at 7 p.m. And we hope you all join us. Again, thanks for joining us. If you have not already in the chat box written what district you are from, we would greatly appreciate you doing that. Mrs. Hackett, anything else you'd like to share?
No, I don't think so. Just thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. If I let Easton talk, we'll never get off here. So just tell everybody bye and have a good night.
No.
All right, guys. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you, everyone, and have a great evening, and we will see you next month or tomorrow or on next Monday if you have older students. Have a great day. Evening too. Thanks.